So I have genital herpes, and imagine if we treated dating post-diagnosis exactly the way that we treated dating pre-diagnosis. What I mean with this is, before you got herpes, like, did you meet one person? Did you try to get to know one or two, three people? And did you end up marrying them? Because oftentimes that's how we treat dating post-diagnosis. And I think it comes a lot from like fear of disclosure, or like, I don't feel good about myself anymore, so I'm gonna really try to like find the first person and fall in love. And oftentimes too, we just kind of avoid dating, which, as we know, isn't gonna result in you finding a partner at all. Or we end up like putting so much emphasis on the first person, like maybe you get super attached within a month, like without disclosing, or maybe you're like, okay, this first guy who's showing interest, this first girl, there's so much pressure now. And it's like, you have less pressure on you if, one, you didn't feel so badly about yourself, two, you didn't feel like an immense sense of pressure to actually disclose or how to disclose, and then three, you felt like you had more options. And I think that, I keep repeating this, but the first step you all have to accomplish is detaching from the stigma or the label, so that it just is you with a virus that you happen to let other partners know about. And I think one of the crucial things is backing all of this up with facts. 70 to 80% of the world has HSV. For some reason, if you have it down here, you're gonna be judged more than having it up here. But I'm not gonna feel judged, because sex is normal. Cold sores seem to be normal. Sexual cold sores, most people haven't thought about it enough to actually realize that it really makes no sense. Type 1 can go down there. We don't seem to disclose that or be concerned with getting genital type 1. I have genital type 2. Both types can infect someone's genitals. Being smarter than most people doesn't make you wrong, it just makes you more aware. So at the end of the day, to summarize this video, dating doesn't change. You still meet people. If they like you, they like you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. They could reject you for 1,500 different reasons. Your job, your age, your nose, your herpes diagnosis, anything. And if you don't put any more emphasis on your diagnosis labeling you, or you don't put any more emphasis on feeling bad if they reject you for that versus something else, it doesn't actually change that much. And realize this, no one can shame you for something that you don't also shame yourself for. Quick example, let's say you have a controversial job. Let's say you're a cop. Someone may not want to date you because you're a cop. I don't know why, but you don't necessarily feel bad about being a cop. There is no shame attached to that, despite it making some people might not want to date you. Now, if you don't put any shame on your diagnosis through a process of increasing your confidence, critically thinking about the stigma, and then detaching from the label, then no one who doesn't want to be with you can make you feel any worse than just incompatible. If you want some help overcoming your diagnosis, there's a free training video. First link in the description, 3 secrets to overcome your diagnosis. Check it out, guys.